So now, okay, here you go. Hi, hi, hi. I was concerned. I've never had that problem. Is it choppy? Does it sound okay? Hello, everyone. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna lower the audio a bit. I feel like I'm peaking. Not in life. That was a couple years ago. But I do think the mic's peaking a bit. Want to avoid that. We have 13 minutes until game time. There's only one thing I want to talk about. I didn't even know it was much of a thing until America brought it up to me just now. And I do think it's worth talking about because this is kind of fucking crazy. Um, I'm just going to dive into it. I'm not trying to make this a are familiar in this thread, and I'm not going to flame anybody because I am in a position of power and I don't want everyone to swarm them, but I will generally critique people. One sec. My whole setup is shitty today. I don't know what's happening. Like, why is it not? Bam out of bio dropping 83. That is something. Okay, here we go. So, Taylor. I know you guys can't see me. One second. Taylor posed for Playboy. And attached to that, like, kind of campaign or whatever you want to call it, the post was a 2.5 minute video of her basically talking about Big Brother and her experience with like having nude photos of her online and people circulating those nude images and how invasive it is, and it really is like a pretty traumatic thing. Essentially, was what Taylor was talking about, and I'm just going to be honest. I think the reception to it is borderline psychotic. It's psychotic, and at the very least, it is totally devoid of empathy. Um, I'm not, like, you watch the video for yourself if you want to get the full context. I can't speak for Taylor, of course. I'm not going to try. The point is, like, I'm never one to point out the one or two crazy people. They don't deserve to be platformed. They're sometimes doing it for attention. It's better off for us to pretend like those people don't exist. This feels like not a consensus, but like a very popular opinion that, number one, because Playboy is a problematic company with a problematic history, and Taylor is trying to put this message on, she is a hypocrite, and blah, 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 blah. If you want to criticize someone for posing for Playboy, work with Playboy, that's fine. That's okay. That's its own thing. Go for it. I'm not going to say harass anyone. You should never do that. But, like, okay. Using, like, that piece to invalidate the so obviously traumatic experience that she had and so many house guests had just clearly shows that you're not thinking at all from their perspective, or at the very least thinking from, like, a place of empathy. Because corywurtenberger is not the subject of rampant news. They're not trying to screenshot my every move, right? And yet, if I went digging, I could find a lot of very, like, intimate, sensitive stuff about me and my body. Now you go to America or Taylor or, like, any, like, conventionally attractive woman in the Big Brother house, it's like, okay, magnify that times a billion. And acting like that's not an issue is crazy. Acting like you signed up for that because you agreed to be on camera 24/7. It's not what we signed up for. Do we know cameras are everywhere? Sure. Of course. Did we sign up for, like, people to sexualize us to the degree of having, like, separate subreddits and collections of links? And no, that's insanity. And that's the kind of thing that will get the feeds taken down, kind of rightfully so. Like, if it becomes just like, I don't want to say if it becomes, it's kind of been this. Taylor highlighting it and spotlighting it is not performative. It's not her justifying her hypocrisy. She's posing for Playboy. This is a relevant subject matter and something she struggled with and thought was important to talk about. It's like that. It's that simple. There's no ambiguity on this one. Oh, she sounds so rehearsed and really? That's the issue? It's like this woman's like spilling her guts about like a really sensitive issue to her and one that probably applies to a lot of the community that you're a part of. And you're like, "Oh my god. Can she get over it already?" I mean, talking about all of this, she chose Izzy and Paige for the thing. Like she's not for y'all, we're talking about a U-turn. Right? Like, I think I suffer from this too in a very different way. There's not like microaggressions associated with people labeling me this way. But when I like speak very eloquently in confessional and I enunciate and I use different tones and I modulate my pitch and stuff, it could come off as very rehearsed and performative. Maybe I just talk like that, especially when a camera's in my face. And if you want to criticize her for her performance on Unlocked, I would say you're annoying. That's one thing. When the subject matter is this, what the fuck? And again, this is not a straw man. It's like 300 comments, and you don't got to scroll far down to see a lot of bullshit. And the way that I interpreted a lot of the criticism, and maybe you all would think this is unfair, is I don't actually care that Playboy is a problematic organization, but this is a great opportunity for me to shit on Taylor. That's how it felt to me, reading these comments. Because I don't think it's hard to separate these two things. Your feelings on Playboy as an organization, people collabing with it, and the subject matter of Taylor's, I don't want to call it a speech, message, I guess. I get it, people are not above criticism. It's just like, what are we criticizing here? And this isn't even like a Taylor thing. Like, if anyone did that, like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy that this is like a consensus opinion, a popular opinion. And this happens on every reality show. It's like, if someone you like does something problematic, it's not that big of a deal. On BB25, like, some people's behavior was terrible and was rightfully called out, and some people's was terrible and wasn't. Some people seem pretty chill, and they got, like, massacred. Like, just make sure you have actual opinions about the things happening, the things being said. Don't just, like, form an opinion day one, and that's going to shape your worldview from the day you form it till the end of time. Like, she's not shitting on Big Brother. We all love Big Brother. We're all grateful for being on Big Brother. But being on Big Brother is crazy. The things you read about yourself, see about yourself, the things others see about you. You gotta be a real sicko to want to go on the show. Either a sicko, or I think more likely for most people on the show, don't know what you're walking into. I'm fortunate enough to have had the privilege to know what I was walking into. And it didn't make it much easier, but, at least it was like it's a product of my own choices. And we've seen this in the past couple seasons of Big Brother where, like, things are getting leaked and photos and videos, and it's like, it's very cliche. We're not characters, we're people, but it's like, you're watching a showman. It's like, they're not, this isn't a ship. This isn't Delana. Like, we're just humans. Not fun for parents either. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm sure it's not, but yeah, I'm sure it's an odd experience. I wonder what Cory's doing on the feeds tonight. Slams the laptop shut. Zach had a really good tweet about that. If you guys haven't seen it, him like slowly closing the laptop when America climbs into the swing bed. You have to be beyond a casual fan to understand the fandom. I think you have to be a super fan to understand the fandom, straight up. And even then, understanding the fandom is not the same thing as experiencing the fandom. Missing you in LA. I wish we were there. I wish we were there. Shout out to Bam Adebayo, though. What a life. 83 points over Kobe. Love to see it. Not a Kobe guy at all. Kobe fans, some of my least favorite people. I think I think at this point, Kobe's probably an underrated player. Right, like the seventh best player of all time, eighth best, somewhere from 6 to 8, something like that. Like people who put him outside the top 10, I think, are just not taking context into account. But a lot of people are like, he's number 2 after Jordan, and that's just ridiculous. How many free throws is just crazy. Look, until the end, like they were just hacking him. The Wizards couldn't do anything. They had 3 on him, and they still are just hacking his arm. I don't blame him for that. If you want to take reservation with anything, it's like the intentional fouling to get the ball back, and then the missing free throws intentionally, and it got goofy for sure. But I think you guys got to understand, like, in order to score 83 points or 77 points, like, to get into these kinds of numbers, it's never going to be a normal game. It's always going to be kind of cartoony and bullshit. And that's fine. I think Kobe's 81 was a little bit less goofy looking. But, like, it's never like, oh, that's a nice, honest 81-point effort, playing in the flow of the offense. Dan can't win with Big D, so Cory's greater than Big D. I think he probably could. It'd be so fun if Dan did it and just first tried it. Surprised about the amount of players clowning it by the way he did it. I mean, look, he's immortalized in history. I think he's already a Hall of Famer before. Maybe not yet, but by the time he retires, the Basketball Hall of Fame is just so easy to get into. Like, if he just stacks up a lot of all defensive teams and like a 6-time All-Star, like that's enough. A couple finals appearances. But this, I think, really is a nice, sweetener on top of all of it. Excited about Jeff's rap tonight. Is Jeff rapping tonight? I don't know anything. I haven't watched the
What does that mean?
the sneak peeks. I'm blind.
He's rapping?
That's what they said. We will see. It is so cringe. Oh, it's going to be good. It's in a preview. Oh, perfect. Spoiler trap, be careful. Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything.
It's a duet with Billy.
When are you in America watching Glee on the Patreon again? I don't know if I've even considered watching Glee on the Patreon.
Really?
Again, yeah.
I've been wanting to.
It's been a while. Maybe, if America wants to. Jeff was embarrassing. Y'all are so lame. You can't let Jeff drop some bars. Come on. Can't let Jeff... y'all are like, oh, come on. We loved Glee. We loved Glee. I saw the viewership. Y'all did not love Glee. Maybe 3 of you did. Just because I have 6 warblers in chat, like... Jeff's always embarrassing. I like Jeff. I think Jeff's really good at what he does. I think he gets criticized for his big picture game ideas, but I think in terms of like the day-to-day hosting, he's really good. Watching like some of the unedited clips of him like hosting competitions or challenges or narrating challenges, however you want to say it, I think he's excellent. I don't know if anyone could do what he does. Glee, some seasons are better than the rest. I don't think there's any chance we'd go past season 3. But right now, it's like maybe just finish season 1. Got it, Ashay. Is it Shay? Ashaya? Help me out. I feel like it's been too long for me not to know how to pronounce your name. All right, we live.
Uh-oh. Arby's in trouble.
My TV's over here. No, Aubrey's got an idol.
I saw his face with the, hey, this is Billie Eilish, and Christian goes...
Well, it's funny because Rick Devens is like, I love Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up.
Oh, that's right. She's annoying people, right?
I love Chrissy. No season 3 for I'm talking Glee. They keep talking about the fake. I think it's going to come into play.
It's gonna happen, yeah.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, with Devins, he's always going to make it come into play one way or another. Did America catch up on Survivor 50? Have you given up on catching up and you're just going to jump in now?
I'll catch up.
She'll catch up, she says. But she knows the basics.
I saw the TikTok highlights.
Yeah, she knows about Rizzo and Colby's showmance. She knows that Christian shit his pants.
It's so funny though because this shouldn't work. Like they probably clean out the set. You know what I mean? Like in some capacity, you know?
I mean, it's classic. If it's good for TV, they'll allow it. Yeah.
Frank Ocean.
That's the one we saw, Cory.
He's so cute.
No, I love Devins. I mean, we all know Christian, but I think Devins is fun. I think Devins is fun because, like, he's positive and annoying and loud, but he's loud about, like, lying and scheming and playing, you know?
Is this new? Or, like, did they bring this back for this season? Or have they always done it? The names.
Have they done this?
I feel like I feel like I haven't seen it.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure they have. I don't know.
Oh, have they done a good job of not spoiling stuff in the promo? Yeah.
Super up close.
Yeah, it's super up close. And it's all the challenges we've already seen, basically. In Devin's defense, Danny Ocean was Frank Sinatra. Okay. I think he knows. I don't know. First time they played this, that's cool. It's a fun.
I'm like, I can't remember. Does Frank Ocean have a song about, like, a heist, maybe?
I'm sure he's making Ocean's 11 reference. Right.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't know you didn't pick that up.
No, I was trying to think of Frank Ocean.
People say Buffy is good.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Babe, there's so many witch shows that I want to get through. Witch, like, supernatural shows that I want to get through.
Legacies is first.
I know, since you started watching without me.
I wouldn't subject her to that.
Each player has unique value, so utilize the talents you've got. When the dust settles on the beach today, some will be richer and some will be not. Reward. Well, I think it's a tribe swap. Do you really? Yeah. We get this tree mail.
It makes sense for an early tribe swap.
A swap? Who knows? But if we go into a swap, we have to think about it. So, I was thinking about this because in case we swap, any one of us could end up on a tribe with Aubrey, the four of us. And the idol, I'd rather it protect all of us if possible. So, I want to get a plan together.
The four of us, meaning the three of them in Surrey, I guess.
The rest of the four, we loop in Emily and Surrey. I think
Surrey's in it.
the alliance for sure, but like I pretend like I'm learning at the same time as them, right? Like you didn't tell me early, obviously. Yes.
Oh.
Telling Surrey feels like a bit much. Good for Surrey, but I don't know. I think that's a lot for Christian.
The point of telling them that Rick found the Billie Eilish boomerang idol instead of me is that one, it's believable. Rick is well known to find these idols, and Rick already knows Aubrey. I don't know Aubrey. It also keeps the stink of being an idol finder off of me, and I can pretend that
That's a mixed bag because you want credit with Aubrey. I think the whole thing is Christian and Devins trust each other explicitly, you know? I think Christian does not believe Devins will ever betray him and, like, he'll come clean to Aubrey if need be.
So what's...
yesterday after the carrot thing, I go out there and that big tree like close to the water well, there's this idol. You got it. But it's not a normal idol. It's the Billie Eilish boomerang idol. What? I know. It's got very specific rules. I can't
Suri loves Aubrey.
Devin said he sent his Billie Eilish boomerang idol to Aubrey. It made me like look at Devin's like, okay, we really are locked in.
Suri loves information. That's why she trusted me. We tell her shit.
On the idol, which is great. And then it's like, how do we tell Emily about the Billie Eilish idol? We were trying to get her, but Ozzy walks up. It's like, you can't do it now. Then she's back in camp with Joe, and it's like, you can't get alone. So Emily does not have that information.
Oh.
Damn.
Damn, they said time's up. What's the Billie Eilish boomerang idol again? So, like, if she goes home with it in her pocket, then it comes back to Christian?
Yeah. That's it.
But if she uses it, it's gone, right?
Hmm? We've both seen Jersey Shore. I don't know. We could watch something. We had to figure it out.
Jersey Shore is also a lot. It's fun, but like watching it as an adult, I watched it a few years ago, and it's like really heavy. The Sam and Ron stuff is just not fun.
Poor Rizzo.
All right. Day 7 of Survivor 50. I'll tell you what. Before we get to the festivities, can I get a little bit of this?
Oh, fuck.
Now this season's in the hands of the fans. They're calling the shots. It's out of our hands. They picked the buffs you're wearing today and the rice and supplies when they said no way. And now it's time to drop another fan hole. A dangerous time. This one will cut your throat.
Wait a minute.
Are you ready? Drop your plans. Are you ready? Drop your hands. Are you ready? Drop your bluffs because the fans have spoken. It's time to rock your ball.
I mean, guys.
Oh my-
Guys,
Why? Why? That was so unnecessary.
that was fire. He'll never be Logan Roy. Or you mean Kendall? We're just glossing past that. We're just going through that. That was awesome. Come on, that's a we. If that's not camp, I don't know what is. Christian just whispers it to Emily.
In front of Joe. No.
And I'm just dumbfounded. Why are you just now telling me this? I thought we were an alliance. I thought we were working together. And now I'm sitting here panicking, about to get put on a new tribe. But I have people that I thought I was working with, and they're not giving me the full information.
Well, I mean, she could check with Suri, and they're like, we were trying to talk to you, you know? Should be fine. Jeff rapping, this is a recession indicator. I thought that's fun. Why not? You know what? Fuck it. Why not?
M to the B, M to the B, M to the B.
All your reactions about that Taylor post, those are bad. Much worse than this other post, but this one pissed me off too. The classic, you guys got to stop doing shout-outs. Her.
People are grumpy.
I will say, though, I think players need to get better at doing shout-outs. Like, there's a time in, like, hi, Julie. I vote to evict America. Thank you. Shout-outs, Mom, Dad, love you guys. You know what I mean? A lot of times they go, I vote to evict America. Mom, Dad, you have to let Julie respond, then you shout out. Christian found the idol and sent it to Aubrey. They're pretending that Devin's found it. It really shows how rushed the season is, though, that they couldn't get a second with Emily. He rapped Eminem, lose yourself. You have so many things wrong with the sentence, Gleeful. He rapped is wrong. Lose herself. Yeah. That was something, Jeff. Damn. He really said, guys, drop me a beat. But yeah, as a weird first block. They're giving Christian 12 confessionals already. What seasons have we had one this early? I think Game Changers, we had it after 2 votes. I think some of these 3 tribe seasons, did we swap early? Not on Philippines, not on All Stars. Maybe it is just game changers. Cambodia, I think we swapped pretty early. Maybe not this early. I think it's just when you have so many returning players, they want everyone to be able to interact. So they want to do the swap early to make sure they get him. Nice. It was early in the watch along we just did. What did we just watch? Micronesia? No, Micronesia was like episode 5 or something. How did Christian know it was going to happen? The swap? I think all these players are aware of Survivor history. They know how they swap early on returning seasons. Also, they probably saying I think it's a swap before every challenge.
Yeah.
So like, you're gonna be right eventually. I can't believe no one had a confessional about Jeff trapping.
Is that a podcast? That Rob does? Drop Your Buffs or something like that?
Drop Your Buffs. It's the name of a podcast, but it derives from the show. Charlie is such a good like a connective jokester. If that makes sense. He doesn't have the big punchlines himself, but he like plays into the bits really well. He always knows how to end the bit. I watched the alphabet game they played with Q earlier. I don't know what the deal is with Camilla this season. She's got nothing. It's just what her Angelina Tiffany who've been purpled.
Who was her guy? Oh, Kyle.
Yeah. Charlie will be future Jeff. I think he'd be good at it.
Is it just 2?
Yeah, it's random. Should be 3. Oh, Christian's tribe is so good. Christian, Angelina, and Mike is so funny.
Whoa, what the fuck?
So Devins is still with Suri, which is big for big that Devins told her about the idol.
Uh-oh.
Coach is so excited. Coach, Joe, and Colby. Oh no. This tribe. Jonathan's got to perform with this tribe. Him and Charlie are really, and D of course, but this could be a kind of weak tribe just because Coach and Colby are not physically strong, but the women are all strong. As long as it's not super physical. Tiffany got some words. Good for her. This is the best tribe by far. Come on, what the fuck is this?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they did. No challenge. I'm down. Let's see these new dynamics.
Love it.
Fans voted exactly how the questions were worded for them to vote. You know what I mean? Do you guys want like cool swaps or like lame no swaps? It's like, well, Arbor got lucky that no one in her tribe knows that she has the idol. Well, she also got unlucky that she has no allies on her tribe.
Oh,
Who will Suri destroy first, Charlie or Rizzo? I think she'd be really wary of Charlie. I think Rizzo can like overwhelm her with charisma, maybe. Suri likes working with crazy people. The people who are more like reserved are the people who she's like, what are they hiding?
Yeah.
Like she was always suspicious of America because America wouldn't tell her shit. Meanwhile, you got like, I don't know, Felicia. Well, give her enough time, she'll be skeptical of everybody. I love Rizzo. I thought he's been so fun in the season.
People
And
saying he was really good strategically too.
this season or just in general?
Just in general. I don't know. I haven't.
He's good.
I haven't seen him.
No, he's very good. I mean, he was in a position where he got very close to winning, but like he was not a sure thing if he got to final tribal.
What took him out? Fire.
Fire, yeah.
Damn.
It was like Savannah had to go, but if Savannah went out at 4, he might win the final 3. So it's not like a dominating player, but he's just very, good socially and then knows the game. It's crazy. You put him on Big Brother, he's the best player in the house. Like, just that level of game knowledge and being a social butterfly, like, they don't combine those things very often. Like, who's the last person who, like, I guess Quinn, right? Quinn is super social and has the game knowledge, but, I guess it's not everything.
Where's Piggy?
Don't like this swap. Christian may go home tonight. It's hard to imagine Christian going home just with the edit, but like I could see him trying to squeeze everything out of Christian. They're trying to set up that like Emily's suspicious of Christian. I just think it's like Emily being suspicious of Christian, her friend from outside the game, is that suspicion enough for her to jump ship with Q and Stephanie? Seems unlikely to me. Right? Like, I'm just skeptical if this show's trying to convince me that friends are turning on friends for randoms. Eventually they'll have to, but not here. But that, I really hope Christian's tribe goes to tribal, though. It seems like the most fun. Angelina seemed way too mad at Christian for him to be voted out first night. I don't want to do too much metagaming like that, but it does feel like Christian has at least a few victims. But, maybe it's all outside the game personal shit. That'd be fun.
Steve Buscemi.
How old is Steve Buscemi now?
I don't know, but he's on Elspeth?
Has anybody seen the new Glenn Powell movie about, like, killing his family?
No, we're not going to see that, babe.
Think-
Has anybody seen Hoppers?
Now we're about Hoppers. Might have to see that Glenn Powell movie tomorrow. I did. It's not that good. I'm sold. I'll be there. The fuck? Thanks, Stripes.
The guys.
I hate Joe. I hate Joe. He's so funny. The boys. There's 3 men, 4 women. Classic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Colby was known as like the guy at that point. Oh, good luck, Warriors fans. I love These three. I need the women to band up right now.
This is so fun.
Problem is Genevieve's with Colby, right?
We got 4. That's the numbers.
Aubrey has an idol though, so God, if Aubrey uses her idol here to Genevieve instead of one of these men, damn, that'll suck.
The tribe would have gone tribal. Chrissy would have gone home. And I didn't want that. So if I can coach Chrissy to last another day,
I can coach Chrissy.
for her, and it's good for me. Chrissy, I just want to give you something. Just don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
So, just
This is not going to go over well.
Go hang out with them.
no, just you know what I'm saying. No, I didn't feel good, but I'm just saying.
Oh, settle down.
The old tribe. Things started getting annoying because you were just constantly.
Oh my god. I'm
Oh,
so pissed.
coach.
Aw. Aw.
Coach tells me today after we swap, like, Chrissy, you talk too much.
She might flip the vote on him. She could take this one of two ways.
This can't feel good to be like.
Of course.
Like, I get it. The last time I played Survivor, I was really aware that I was not well liked.
The only reason that I've just had this seriously active breakdown is because I just feel like whenever I'm coming out here, people just don't like me. I have such a great life that I'm like, why
What's the worst thing Aubrey can say here?
In my life, I don't react to big things like this. 2 years ago, I found out that I carry the BRCA gene, which means that I was 85% likely to develop breast cancer, 25% likely to develop ovarian cancer. And 8 weeks after getting that call, I was laying on the operating table having my breasts, ovaries, and fallopian tubes removed.
Jesus.
Like, no part of those surgeries ever got me down.
the swap might be exactly
Jesus.
me. I hate that
It's heavy.
because I seriously don't run on Survivor, and here I am sitting here falling.
Day 7 of Survivor.
So glad they put her back on. She was one of those that could have easily slipped through the woodwork, you know? Not having a returning season in a long time.
Coach was the perfect timing for me to change up my game.
Hopefully that means like targeting coach, but I love a coach like I gotta approach this very delicately. You know, you're like
I know. Like, what the I would have been like, do not tell me to relax.
I saw that I got swapped onto the beach that had no flips because I had been swapped onto the losing tribe before, and it was horrible. This tribe swap is like the complete opposite. We actually have a shelter here. They've managed to get fires going, and they've kept it going.
How'd y'all start it?
With my glasses and the sun.
I'm not in the minority. I'm in the majority. So this is just way better than
no tact whatsoever, yeah.
Like, I'm trying to make us not seem close, but you're just. Yeah.
And you know we gotta lose.
All the work I've put in for the last 7 days just blew out the window with the swap. Because I end up on the tribe with 4 Kahlo members,
Yeah.
Devin and I from Sela, and 1 Vatu member.
Rizzo.
Rizad. Okay?
So you want to hear a funny story? I met you when I was 18 at a casting call.
Are you serious?
I've had one of these segments.
It's like we're strangers coming to your house. Sometimes you ain't feeling in the mood for company, right? And you gotta put on that. Oh, I just stopped by. I wanted to bring you some. And you gotta be like, oh, great, thank you. And inside you're like, I don't want nobody.
Suri's so good at complaining in a fun, like, positive way. I don't know how to describe it. A lot of times complaining can be exhausting, and in the house, like, it gets there.
I love Surrey, but I feel like that's a bad thing.
Yeah, is everybody nuts her? Before coming out here, my best friend looked me straight dead in my eye and said, D, if you're in a tribe with Suri, you gotta get her out.
Who's this best friend, we think?
Brandon?
But I feel like I let
Michelle Fitzgerald, maybe?
get it. You have
She said Mel?
that's her name.
Mel?
Yeah.
It's just a compliment.
Maybe it's just a friend that watches Survivor.
Follow that intuition.
Brandon Donlan's impact.
I should have taken her out. I don't want to look back at that.
No.
It would be the one opportunity now.
So just think about it.
I don't gotta think about it. I'm done if you're done.
Everybody loves Surrey in this game. So
I don't believe it. We'll see, though.
No shot she goes before Jonathan.
Maybe this is where the idol comes into play. That'd be fun.
I'm the only one from my tribe that's on the Vasu tribe, and I'm like, am I screwed?
Hey, we're all about you now.
We have, I think, the most well-rounded.
Every single tribe has said that.
This is kind of a weak tribe the more I look at it, actually. This is the worst tribe by far. Ozzy's good, but he's not like Jonathan at this stage. Christian's good at puzzles. Mike White's in better shape, obviously.
I'll be cold.
Just happened to know through LA, like he was a manager of a restaurant that I used to go to, and we've developed a friendship.
Oh my god. That's so
It's
random.
news to me.
With, and I was hoping that at one point I would end up on a tribe with that. And so like it's a little bit of an embarrassment of riches.
Ooh, is that how Q gets screwed?
I don't have a boat. So as soon as my feet hit the sand, I have to get to work. Ozzy got an idol, but he don't know where it came from. So I'm excited.
Oh, can he lie?
The deliverance of goodwill.
Oh, because he was part of the squad. Yeah, he was part of the squad.
The idol came from Genevieve. The idol's this season is a boomerang idol. Genevieve.
This is good for him to tell him, I think. You gotta make a bond. Give him info. How do you feel about the Rizzo comparisons? I don't see it. Our personalities are so different. Same archetype, but he's so much more extroverted than me. And like goofy. Parentheses, compliment.
I'm not super close with Ozzy, but at the same time, I just want to work with him. I want to get closer with him. And I get really good vibes from Q. I know he has a good relationship with Ozzy because they have spent the night together on Exile. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe if Q really wants to work with me and Ozzy really wants to work with me, that could be a tight threesome. And I don't know if I can trust Christian. I do not trust Christian as far as like throwing. He dropped something on me today that literally during the tribe talk, Aubrey has
Emily, what the fuck?
What?
That's all I know. And I'm like, what are you doing talking to Aubrey of all people who's been on?
Yeah, I think it's probably better to not tell her, knowing it's Emily, but that is kind of crazy with me. But Emily's fighting for her own life, right? Christian's on the tribe, though. Why didn't you just talk to him?
I get it if you want to go after Angelina.
Let's keep that to ourselves. I think we do that. Christian? No, we can't.
I could see him voting out Angelina here, to be honest.
Better bring a dish, or else you won't eat here. So Emily Flip is offering me up something to eat. Christian said Aubrey had the idol. We suspected that on the old Batu tribe. So Emily now is okay with me. It's just on my own.
I don't hate it from Emily. Self-preservation, you know.
And I can keep Ozzy, and I can keep Stephanie. We lose once.
They have the majority somehow? Q really is getting a mastermind at it. It's crazy.
It's where she's in. Aubrey did have the idol. Yeah. Emily's gonna split it. We just have to show her we want to play with her. We want her here. And the second.
Might have felt left out with Christian and Rick. I mean, she's clearly the third in that foursome. I like it. Fuck it. Screw pregame relationships. Play. That's how these returning player seasons get bust wide open, you know? When people react to information instead of just being like, you know. Like, even with Tony and Sarah, like, they keep betraying each other, like, loosely, but they were never actually going to target each other. God, I hate that Starlink is pretty good. It's the one thing Elon Musk is doing that's kind of cool.
What's Starlink?
It's essentially like global Wi-Fi.
Oh. What?
So it gets it to a lot of places that that don't have the infrastructure for it because it's just via satellites.
That's crazy.
You don't need like towers. I'm not, you know, an engineer, but it's my layman understanding of it. But fuck Elon, absolutely. Does every episode have both a reward challenge and immunity challenge? Usually not in the new era. Usually it's just immunity, and then they have some extra thing to fill the time. But they did a reward challenge last week. Y'all are about to see Cory unhinged later in the stream when I take the gummy in 30 minutes because I have to for bedtime. That last 5 minutes of the episode's at Tribal. I'll be on the moon. You guys better be looking forward to it. I hope someone good gets voted out today. I don't want a bad trip, you know what I mean? Hi Cory is so funny. You've never seen Hi Cory, okay? It's a performance I put on every now and then. So right now, the people on the chopping block are Angelina and Suri, seemingly. That's what they're telling us. I think Angelina makes a lot of sense as a boot here. That doesn't shock me if that's the case, based on the edit, but we'll see. On the pod, I'm so embarrassed. I'm sure this is a universal feeling, but anyone who, you know, smokes at all or takes a gummy or whatever, you'd get so, like, self-conscious out of nowhere. I hate doing it in, like, a social setting when everyone else is not, because I'm like, I know how stupid I sound. I can hear it. I'm too self-aware.
You don't, babe. You talking about the gummy?
Yeah.
You literally sound so normal.
Yeah, but not in my head. You can go to sleep and be tired the next day. I know you said you were tired all day. Yeah, I don't know if too much sleep is the issue. I got like 8 hours yesterday. It's not, you know. The day before, for sure. I mean, I went to bed at like 9:30, and I had to wake up by like 8:50. Like, that was too much. And I was waking up like a million times in the middle of the night. This episode's a little bit slower so far, but it's okay. I will say, I think so far the person I'm enjoying the most is Devins. I just like he feels like the perfect new era castmate. Even though he's not new era, but he just, you know, he gives off that vibe. I just forgot how much I enjoyed Devins on EOE. Disappointed with Emily? I'm not. I like it. Sucks that it's against Christian, but it feels like she wants Angelina out. Like she wants to have both. She wants to have her new numbers and keep her old numbers. Like I'm with it. She got information that indicated to her that she's on the bottom. She's trying to do something about it. Shoutouts, Kayla. Enjoy. Wasn't a huge fan of him in his previous seasons. I think a lot of people didn't like him because his edit was too big. They're not subtle players, yeah. Classic Emily flipping swing vote. I've seen this story before. She knows how to make herself the main character strategically. I love it. So they were lying to her.
I feel you, girly. Oh my god.
What is she doing?
I love her.
I like her in confessional, just saying, I. All right, well, she's back to this side. crazy how much it means to all of them. They're all crying the second they hear their names out there. I love it.
And I think it was the first moment in these 7 days that I've truly felt like someone was being straight with me.
Yeah, it kind of felt like she was on the outs socially, but you never know.
You can trust me. I mean it. Okay, I'm actually feeling really pumped. I'm inclined to take Angelina at her word here because it does.
This is an adorable duo, by the way.
Really, really surprised to be hearing.
I'm so with it.
Although my head is still really scrambled about what I'm going to do.
How about talk to fucking Christian? Thank you.
I've made a terrible mistake.
You're telling him about Aubrey?
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Well, the other tribe doesn't know, at least. Well, there's no reason to hold a grudge. You gotta accept her apology, you know? Yeah. Because now Christian could go to them and rat out Emily, right? That's what separates America and Emily.
What?
America's like, Cory, I don't think I said anything. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
That doesn't sound like me.
How do they know? Huh. He's like, she stated everyone in the group. I'm like, Genevieve's demise is going to be so sad. Sure, you gotta work quick. Genevieve comes off very trustworthy. I am worried she's talking to too many people. I think Aubrey's gonna idle her out. It just, they're giving us too much. She has an idol that she checked her bag for. Ugh. Tiffany confessional.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. I've never gotten the Genevieve adoration. I really like her as a narrator. She is like the most beloved survivor ever, though. Which is, I'm down. I like it, but you know. So for my predictions to be right, I need this Aubrey Tiffany duo to take off. I think I have her fifth and first. So, all right, it seems to bode pretty well for me. They're in the minority, but you know. He gives Big Brother confessionals. It's so funny.
Yes.
It's like Paul.
Oh,
Charlie Boot makes a lot of sense too. Man, this reunion is brutal. Taylor Swift reference incoming. It's a weird segment.
yeah.
Like, why does this matter?
They're trying to hype up this idol. They're like, see, oh my god, this idol's so crazy, it's so fun.
I mean, it makes
Fans
sense.
are reacting in a crazy way because we're so creative.
Interesting that Rizzo went to Charlie. It kind of surprised me. What happened here?
Oh,
Not voting for your buddy. Damn.
oh, that's funny.
I like it. He's closest fan. I mean, Charlie doesn't have that context. I love bitter ass Charlie. That's fun.
This is funny.
It's a good way to just like reference back to old seasons and make it make sense, you know? I like that. He's lost the right to sit on the jury. It's badass. It's good too, because I think the criticism of Charlie is he's too vanilla, right? And it's like, Charlie's not like a emotionless guy at all. All you have to do is watch him lose. Like, you can see the emotion. They may have backfired for Rizzo. Sorry. I just, I don't really blame Rizzo for that. You know what I mean? I think him choosing Charlie to confide in is a bad play, though.
I mean, he probably feels like some sense of like camaraderie.
No, for sure. I just think it's like I wouldn't want to work with a player like me
Why not?
because I'm not trustworthy. Like
Yeah, you are.
I'm not. Like if I had to cut you, I would have cut you, but I never had to cut you. And it's like Charlie's never going to make a decision to like Rizzo's my guy. Whereas if Rizzo gets in with Suri, maybe not, but someone a little bit more malleable, the like loyalty thing could actually stick for him. Especially with him being so disconnected, he has no one else from his season left.
He did mean Danny Ocean, lol.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Ocean's 11. Ow.
We tried to watch it in Quinn's house.
In the longest time.
Rizzo was really close to Savannah too. The Murray comparison's not valid, but Charlie doesn't know that. Dumb way for Charlie to play the game. I would be skeptical if Charlie's making his decisions based off stuff like that, but for a little segment and a confessional and how he's internally thinking about Rizzo, I don't mind it. I understand him asking you to just like ignore what you saw on the screen, but I just have a lot of faith in Charlie's strategic decision making. I think he played a perfect game on 46. Which tribe do you want to go to tribal? I don't know. I think the Christian tribe would be fun. I think this tribe would be fun. I kind of just don't want the Colby Aubrey tribe to go to tribal. Because I think Aubrey would idle out Genevieve. And I think that would just be lame. I'm rooting for Aubrey. I just think that'd be kind of lame. Who do you think is in trouble the most? Right now I'm on Charlie watch and I'm on Genevieve watch for this episode. Those are my two people who I think are genuinely in danger. Charlie, Genevieve, I think Angelina should be fine because of the developments over there. So I think Charlie and Genevieve. I get it though. I think if I went on Big Brother again, like it would be playing in my mind the whole time. Things that went wrong last time, and is it happening again? Thank you, Strives, for the bits. Thanks for the updates. You're welcome. Why are we watching a big Survivor promo during Survivor?
Fiji Airways.
It's a Fiji Airways ad. What about Q? He could get sniped by the 3 David vs. Goliath and flipping. It's possible. I just don't think Q's gotten that edit yet. People either don't learn or they overcorrect. I think the bigger issue is things change from game to game. So, like, what you did in the first game that didn't work might work in the second game with different people. Like, these games are more variable than people expect, so unless you're, like, correcting yourself in terms of very broad things of, like, I should talk less, What are bits? It's like a Twitch currency that's real money. It's like $1 is 100 bits, I think. But they use it for a variety of reasons. I think we get a bigger split of the money. Stephanie's getting purpled since the premiere.
Who?
Stephanie.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like bits. I like them. Damn, the idols are so cool.
Those idols are so ugly.
Oh, I like them.
Why can't they wear them? Because those are the group ones, right? The individual immunity's the one where it's like a necklace?
Yeah. Oh, we're blindfolding? Fucking hate blindfold challenges. I think I would be fine at this. It's kind of a hard challenge to be terrible at, I guess, right? Thanks for the bits. Yeah, you guys show them. You get to see my pale-ass chest as well. America's old reliable. Bro, I was listening to the episode driving home. I almost crashed when Jeff started rapping. That would have been a fun way to die. God, who cares about the keeping Flint? Jonathan is he's got such a crazy fashion sense. Survivor's ready. Go. I like Christian's strategy. Take a little video game for him. Everyone being connected makes it a lot easier, I think. Usually you have like 8 different people to manage, all trying to find different puzzle
Why are
pieces.
they grabbing each other's like shoulders or?
It's cringe if Jeff raps, but if Julie Chen started spitting, it would low-key go hard. Julie would be rapping about Jesus, though. I wonder how if they like verify that people don't cheat in this challenge. Charlie and Rizzo is a funny duo. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, fuck, that jumped far away. There's a lot to watch. I wonder if they could ever do, like, a version of Survivor with live challenges, or if they post it after the fact. I mean, they would never do this. I think it'd be so fun to watch, like, a full zoomed out version. Watch a challenge live. Oh, fuck.
Damn.
This challenge, I don't understand what exactly is happening. Yeah, I don't know who's in the lead. I don't think they're doing a great job communicating.
It's one caller, but 3 different duos out there.
Yeah, they do that a lot, but just like show us the scores more often. Like a nice Big Brother graphic might be helpful here. Not you guys. Can you find the other color ring and throw it as far as you can? Is that allowed?
They might say no.
This is Charlie's tribe.
Where's Christian? Why isn't he calling?
I mean, I'm sure he is. It's just, you know.
No, he's not. Isn't he supposed to be on top?
Yeah, he's pink.
Oh, they're back there.
Oh, they have to do this puzzle blindfolded too? Damn. This shit's annoying. This whole challenge is on Camilla then. I guess the puzzle's easy is the point. This tribe's gonna go to tribal? I mean, that seems dangerous for Q. But Ozzy is an idol, right? I mean, Ozzy can idolize whoever the fuck he wants. Emily just has to do a good job pretending, right? Good for Camilla taking the onus. Who's about to hit their head?
Oh fuck. No.
It looked like he was unconscious.
He's woozy.
Come on, Colby.
Pobrecito, look at him. He's.
He fucking smashed his head into it. She's good at puzzles on 48. I think it's one thing to be good at puzzles on 48, and it's another thing to direct all these legends, you know?
Look at Kobe on the ground though.
It'll be alright. Damn, it's gotta be an awesome feeling. Did Jonathan ever lost a tribal challenge? I swear to God, did he lose one in 42?
Come on, Pink.
He did, okay. He lost it in 42, got it.
Oh, they're screwed.
I mean, it feels like Christian. They're giving Christian you're doing a bad job as the caller edit right now. Oh, this game's, okay, it's over. Christian's going to every fucking tribal. That's it. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. That really was a solo Christian challenge. Like, I mean, he's on a good.
Yeah, like that's such a tough job.
Yeah, I'm not volunteering for that shit. I'm sorry. You gotta find someone bolder than me. Suri has made it out of the She's Going Home episode. Genevieve's made it out of the She's Going Home episode. Charlie survives the getting voted out at it. So now on this tribe, it was between Angelina, Q. Christian's got a little bit of juice on him.
It's gotta be such a bad feeling.
Person voted out of Survivor 50, and as a penalty for losing, I'm gonna take your flint. Sorry for you.
I think the thing is, like, why are we going to get rid of Angelina when we could get rid of Christian? Christian's better at puzzles, but, like, is it that big of a deal? You know what I mean?
I blew it. So now we're going back to tribal. Again. 3 for 3. No rest for the weary. But I have connections. I've got Emily and also my two former David versus Goliath compatriots, Angelina and Mike. And we're probably gonna decide.
We haven't heard from Mike.
Yeah, not too much.
Just stress sweated through my throat instead of scrubs. Totally normal. It's very healthy. I'm sure it's not a sign of emotional unraveling. Not at all. It is a sign. I mean, we have a secret clinic.
All right. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Be chill.
you shout out me a follow for my channel? No. No.
What?
If David vs. Goliath plus Emily stick together, they can pick off one of the others. That is true. The fact that they had a confessional saying the four of us can stick together, we can decide the vote, makes me feel like it might not happen. But you know, you could reverse psychology a couple times. Eventually, you think yourself into like a endless loop. They're saying this, it probably doesn't happen, but they know we're thinking that, so it might actually happen. But if they think that we're... You guys follow? The Riz God Charlie section was so funny. That cracked me up. I just think it's like... I feel like this so much more than any other season. A lot of times it feels like with returning players, wow, this is so fun. We're watching all of our favorite players play again, and they're interacting. I think what's making Survivor 50 special for me is everyone is performing really well. Like, you can tell everyone's really good at their job, which is being a reality TV contestant, you know? Like, Charlie just gave us a good segment out of nothing. Cerise complaining was just hilarious. Devins and Christian the past 2 episodes. Emily in confessional. Like, they're just really good at giving good TV. They know the assignment, and like they're all trying to win too. It's not coming at the expense of that. It's not inauthentic. It's just they know how to communicate really well. I literally don't think anyone's disappointed yet. I just loved Coach going on about honor and integrity. It's so funny. He's the one guy who watched Survivor 48, and he's like, yes, we are so back. Oh, you wanted a follow for your channel, not a shout out. Probably not. I can consider that more. Everyone's excited to play again. Yeah, and they should be. It's a fun thing. Setting up Charlie versus Rizzo for a future episode. I mean, Rizzo's edit's been better than Charlie's. But he's also the new hotness, right? Coming off 49. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, someone's got to go out every week. Like, there's not that many people who I'd be happy with leaving, so. Savannah leaving, it's like, at least she already won. She didn't have much of a chance anyways. I don't want Christian to go. He's the best entertainment this season. No, I'm with you. I don't want him to go either. But this cast is so strong where you get rid of one entertaining person, another one will fill their place. What's up, Survivor Desi? We don't have that much time before Tribal. It should be pretty quick. Like 10 minutes of scheming. If that. I mean, Christian's not in a dire enough position, I think, to use the fake idol. Right? Hoppers is fun. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I've heard nothing but good things. Damn, it's a lot of sharks.
Fishing segment?
Obviously, I accepted the Jerome with the leader. Not proud of kicking myself when I'm down, but I tend to do that. I'm especially sorry to you two, because we're going back again. But I'm also sorry for everyone else. I'm not really ready to go to tribal council on this tribe, because we've only been here a day. Okay, so... But there's 3 David versus Goliath members, and there's 7 people on our tribe. So we just need 1 vote. And it looks like Christian has created enough
Mike.
Honestly, Stephanie, is to vote for you. And I'm like this.
What happened to Mike? He was a pretty good player.
Vote means he has 3 votes against me. You want to keep the tribe strong? There's literally
What?
no choice between Stephanie or Angelina.
Stephanie's just stuck in 2008.
Q doesn't have a vote. And if
Oh, Q doesn't have a vote?
I
Fuck.
forgot about that. They did mention it.
They don't know, though. As long as they don't know, it's not that big of a deal.
so, it makes me very nervous because I know those 3 played together.
But the thing is, even if Emily flips, it'll be a tie, and then she'll...
I'm gonna be running around telling people how to vote. It's gonna be 3 votes, probably gonna go on Angelina.
Would you vote for Angelina?
I would vote for Angelina.
Now Christian's saying he will go with us.
You like that?
You have to say that, because if you say no, they're going to go to Angelina and be like, you down for Christian?
Waiting votes to get Angelina out, but people could be lying to me.
I'm just gonna say we're voting Stephanie. We're voting Stephanie. We're gonna vote Stephanie, and I think that we. Oh, cute. Honestly, the truth is, I don't want to vote for Stephanie.
Oh, genius, Mike White.
He is a dominating force.
Where's our vote?
He played that off so well, I bought it.
Person that if I wrong him in a vote, it's gonna come back to bite me. So it's like now's the time to take.
Ozzy gave the extra vote to Suri. Oh.
Is exactly how I feel like we should play it. But if he finds out he's the
I knew Mike was bluffing. I don't know. He got me.
He's such a good actor.
It's just believable coming from him.
That's Mr. Schneebly.
It's like we say, yeah, we'll plan on voting Stephanie, and we're gonna vote Q and I.
Do you want us?
Yeah. My name's out there, and Mike is the only person.
Angelina-
Oh, I love them working together.
Angelina forming that bond with Emily seems huge.
I did have a little, little cameo in the White Lotus. You might have heard about it. Did you have a good time?
We had the best time.
We are so excited.
Wait, Kara.
It always just
Mm-hmm.
romantic.
But, anyways,
Obviously, I'm still voting Q.
Then I've got Christian, who
I don't think the answers are in this chat, man.
a really good relationship.
I wish you the best.
Is a wild card only because I
She's
know
not gonna try to go
she
for
met
Emily.
her 24 hours ago. I want to believe her, but it's absolutely crazy that my game completely hinges on someone that I just met yesterday.
I want to know how you're feeling, actually, because I feel like Q came up to us initially and was like, had this plan and stuff. In your mind, you still think Angelina's the right move.
I mean, I feel like if I look at Mike White, Christian, and then those 3, they gotta get broken up.
Yeah.
So
Well, Ozzy doesn't know about the lost vote either, I guess, right?
Right now, Angelina is the obvious choice. We take out Angelina, we eliminate someone who is a strategic threat. She's very well connected in this game. She's part of the David and Goliath 3, and it would keep our tribe strong, and we probably would have a better shot
Yeah, seriously.
of going to tribal council again.
Just regardless of what happens tonight, I feel really good about you, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart.
me too.
I love having you here.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
It makes sense to vote out Angelina, but I feel really stuck between a rock and a hard place. I can go with Ozzy and deepen my alliance with
I didn't realize she was seriously considering it.
totally irritating Christian, who I've been working with basically since day one. So, as of right now, I don't know what I'm going to do, and I don't know what the right decision is.
I was being honest with you. I'm telling Angelina I'm voting for Stephanie, and I am voting for Stephanie. She's gonna vote for Stephanie.
So Angelina's gonna vote for Stephanie. You're gonna vote for Stephanie. What if Emily then votes for Stephanie as well?
Then Stephanie goes.
And if you know something about me, the only person that can turn and vote out my number 1 is me. So Mike White now is throwing a vote on
But seriously, find help.
it's not gonna happen. So what I want to do is protect Stephanie.
What?
It's not. It's not. Nothing like that.
I can vote for you.
What I
It's never the answer, man.
do is throw his vote one way, so I know for 100%
What is Q doing?
that we have enough numbers to send home Angelina. And for sure,
At least Q doesn't have an idol. It's true.
Worst thing that can happen is we're gonna have to re-vote. Unless if you vote for me,
Yeah, I'll vote for you. Q out of nowhere proposes that I should vote him, which was like, I don't know, like some kind of godsend because I like that's who I'm voting for. And I'm like, okay.
I'm so confused. What is Q's move here?
man, I don't wanna do this.
What? Tell me.
I'm gonna play my extra vote.
You got advantage.
I have an extra vote. That's it.
I don't have an extra vote. I don't even have one vote.
I wanna play with you, man. I'm trusting.
But the introduction of this extra vote
I I mean, it would spook me if I was on the island for sure.
I went from being just the guy with the force to the guy with the biggest force.
What was Q talking to you about?
He told me to vote for him because he didn't want the votes to like go on Stephanie, which is great because I feel like we're gonna vote Q tonight. But also he has this extra vote.
I think he's trying to protect Stephanie. Q's running around camp telling people
No one believes him.
her vote, acting very much in his classic Q fashion. He's such a chaotic player, and there is something particularly delicious about voting off Q, just because I genuinely think he thinks he's pulling one over on us.
Not cute tonight. I wouldn't be that upset, but, you know.
I genuinely want to work with him moving forward. He's an option and an opportunity to my game, not anybody else.
Yeah, good for Ozzy.
But to my game. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but please hear me out.
Okay, no, tell me. Let's work through it.
We do Q at this vote. Angelina next vote. Is it crazy?
I think it is crazy,
But we can do it.
oh my god.
It'd be fun.
I want to do it. I just want to do it next. Can we just wait one, please? I'm very wary of taking out
I'd be shocked if Ozzy makes jury. He's getting a great edit.
because it does open the door for another tribal council tomorrow.
The way I view it if I'm Ozzy is like you can let the trio survive as long as you're loyal to them because you have an idol. So if it gets down to the point where like they gotta vote you out, you're fine. You just gotta survive like 2 or 3 rounds max, right? Because we're gonna swap again. We're gonna go to 2 tribes. We're gonna merge. Like we're really gonna have to accelerate these eliminations though, like really quickly because this is another just solo boot. We're going to be at, what, 20 people after this? 20 people with how many days? Like, I think this whole thing was a 2-day cycle, though. I don't know if they even slept.
Your mental health is better. But having uncontrolled
Do we assume they slept this day? Or do they swap in the morning and go to tribal at night? There's no way, right?
I asked my doctor about treating my TD with
number 1 prescribed Ingrezza reduced TD movements by greater than
Do you think they surprise the cast and audience into a 39-day season?
2 weeks.
No. These shows will never surprise you and be like, actually, our expenses have gone up. They will surprise you and say, oh, jury's smaller because we can't afford more. But they're never going to surprise you with extending the season. How do you feel, America, when they told us day 1 that it was 100 days?
Can I tell you? I did not care.
Yeah.
Like at all.
We
They
all
didn't
kinda-
register. I was too busy like freaking out about the show. Also, they told us it was until like November, so I don't think
They told us loose dates.
Yeah, they didn't tell us the exact. They just told us it was until like November. Make sure like our plans were free. So I was thinking about this because I'm like I did not even react. I was freaking out about entering 100 days. Didn't. Also, I know that they've done seasons close to 100 days. So I was like, oh, what's an extra 10 days?
We kind of assumed, or at least I don't know how much you thought about it, but I assumed
did not think about it at all.
I assumed it would be a long season because of the writer's strike and how early we were starting. Or how late we were starting, rather. Like, it just made more sense for it to be long. But I think it was hard to conceive how long 100 days was going to be.
How I was gonna feel.
I'd be so pissed. Someone told me before I started, you're going to make it to day 79. I'm like, oh my god. I almost won.
Wait, you were in the experience 114 days.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, it's just so... it's such a unique experience, I think, being on one of those long seasons of Big Brother. It's like... that's like your life becomes reality TV for that period of time. It's weird. Whereas I feel like Survivor, it's probably super all-consuming in a different way because of the setting and the atmosphere, and it's so foreign in that way.
Yeah.
But
No, 100 days
You know.
is a lot.
right now, like, Kirsten has not been voted out yet. Just to put some perspective. How crazy Big Brother is. Some countries, Big Brother's a full year. Some seasons, Survivor's a full year, which is...
I think Turbo told me he did 2 seasons
Back to back, yeah.
of 6 months each.
And he won both, which is kind of badass.
No, I think he got Maddie back.
Damn. The show Josh is on is 4 months. It's about 100 days, yeah. They had 99 before, yeah. And they've had days, like, I think BB 21 was very long. I know Jessica Milagros was in there for 86 days, got 7th, which I think is basically the same thing as us. Is La Casa de los Famosos, is there strategy? Is it like the players determine who's on the block and then the audience votes? I know it's the audience votes at the end of the day, but like, is there a game to be played there? Or is it BB1? Maybe I should ask America. I don't know if America's ever like actually watched it, as opposed to just knowing a lot about it. They're not allowed to discuss who they vote on the block, so not really. Okay. But how do people go on the block? Is that just the audience votes? HOH picks one nominee and the House nominates the other 5? I mean, why do they even have an HOH? I guess they just want to have a competition. Fill the airtime. That's so funny. But the audience votes who goes on the block. Okay, I mean, there's strategy there, I guess, right? Here we go. Yeah, it's night 8. Kirsten's still there. That's funny. Well, who's safe? Christian has made it through the episode. Good for him. Mike White has made it through the episode. Ozzy's made it through the... Have they even given us an alternative? They've just kind of told us that it's Q. Who's the alternative? They're even, like, bringing up Angelina? Like, if Emily flips with Ozzy? I feel like if it ends up being Angelina, they barely have given us enough to justify that. Because that would be a 3-3 tie, even in that case. But even if Emily flips, it's 3-3. Which would be interesting, I guess. Not if Christian flips. We have not gotten anything about Christian flipping. He lied to them saying he'd flip, but they made it pretty explicit that was a lie. Shoutouts to Mike White. He played really well today. Q played horribly. Protect Stephanie at all costs. That's a hot take.
I've had these life experiences that have grown my capacity in every single way. And so I'm back as myself now, not the Angelina that was last time. Of course, there's still elements of...
I don't think Angelina should be so down on herself previously. She was really fun. She was just playing the game and she got caught. Like, it's not like she's a bad person. No, you could change the person and then you'll play differently. This is the most eloquent Mike White answer, confessional, anything. Oh, come on, Christian. Let him have his moment. He was cooking. Kind of a dud of an episode, dare I say. At least in terms of the voting and stuff. Sorry, it's a Zamboni outside. No one's found it. I don't think they're gonna use it, this tribal.
I've lost there. So I am hoping that we're gonna flush out the losing out of our system eventually, and we're gonna be on to greener pastures. So Q, big stakes. How would you describe this afternoon?
Ultimately, this tribal here is a test for this group, so we don't end up here again tomorrow. And somebody's gonna fail and somebody's gonna pass. But since she's evicted, it also makes it difficult because
If Angelina goes, it's gonna be so weird. Like, they just didn't give us enough.
you cannot win this game without coming to this point.
It kind of feels like Q quit again.
Fill in your bubble sheet,
Am I crazy? Like, he didn't quit.
and hopefully you pass.
He did this on his first season.
He didn't quit. He didn't quit. To be fair, he says he has a plan, and that's why he's trying to.
Wait, what's going on?
No, Q basically was like, "Don't vote for Stephanie, vote for me," and then he had some like justification and confessional about why that's a good move.
Make them disappear with a hug and a good game. That being said, every single person out here actively signed up to come to a game where they were going to be lied to and
If Q goes tonight, is totally Mike White's move. Yeah, I think so.
at the same time, you don't need
Ultimately, it's the group deciding, but Mike White seems to be the most ardent.
because ultimately we can all sympathize because we're all
And I love that Mike White faked me out.
Yeah, that's
I love the way they edited that too. Instead of like telling us beforehand, yeah, I have a plan. I'm gonna do this
ready.
because it worked. Mike just has the ability to come off as like a bumbling old man sometimes. You know, he's not that old, but
no. I mean, he did this last time he played. You know.
Mike White I think is one of the weirdest players to evaluate because I don't know how good he is. He seems really good. His record's really good, but it's just hard. He's a weird one. Great episode though. He was really well set up here. To be fair, he's bonded with Ozzy, and that's the other thing. Ozzy's not going to vote against Mike White, right? They're boys apparently. Losing votes continues to be lame as fuck. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it didn't really matter this episode because Emily was never flipping. They never even told her about the lost vote. But yeah, I think they would have felt more hopeful.
So it's between Angelina and Steph.
It's between Angelina and Q, but it's just gonna be Q. They haven't shown us any content about Angelina going home, really. Like, if Angelina goes home, I'm gonna be kind of pissed. I think it's just a bad episode, but we'll
Do
see.
people know Ozzy has an idol?
No one knows except Suri.
Q knows, doesn't he?
Yeah, you're right. Q and his whole crew know, but Ozzy didn't tell anybody.
Q. One vote Angelina, one vote Q.
No, I agree.
Q. That's 2 votes Q.
I think we're going unanimous here. I think we all got on the same page for this one.
Q. That's 3 votes Q. 1 vote Angelina.
Okay. No, Stephanie's not left out. I think everyone just knows it's Q.
4th person voted out of Survivor 50. Q. That's 4. That's enough.
Why would he do that?
What was his justification for getting the votes on him instead of Stephanie? Granted, Mike White was targeting him anyways, so he was gonna be gone no matter. Like, was this you? Yeah. I guess in terms of like his side that betrayed him.
Q.
Oh, because the one vote was Stephanie's, right?
No, it's Q. Oh, Q didn't have a vote. You're right. You guys are right. And you are right too, America. Q did not have a vote, so that Stephanie was left out.
When I'm right and my boyfriend is wrong.
You know, she's naked twerking right now.
Well, for context, he showed me a TikTok earlier.
She said for context as if she's actually naked twerking. Do you want to watch the next time on?
Yes, always. Do
You
they
thought
have
the others were voting
commercial?
Stephanie, and he wanted there to be 2 on Steph.
Stay tuned for scenes from
I don't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Leave it on. I'm gonna go do my makeup, my skincare.
Look, I'm okay with Q leaving. I don't mind it. It makes sense they were giving him such a positive edit. So far, my predictions are looking fucking perfect. I think in my first 4 out, I did have Jenna, Q, and Savannah. I don't know who the fourth person I had in that list was, but I'm killing it right now. I'm hoping I get stuff wrong because it's gonna look like I'm spoiled. Who's my winner hopeful? Well, my winner pick is Aubrey. Who do I want to win? I mean, a Christian win would be awesome, right? That'd be sick. An Emily win. I loved how Emily played this episode. Just super fun. Mike White would be great. There's really very few people I wouldn't be happy with. If a Colby win would be sick. I'd be down for Colby to win. Fuck it. No. There's only 3 winners, the New Era people. You had Mike. Yeah. And I think Mike's a fine pick, but I think he's looking pretty good right now. His connection to Ozzy basically means he's safe throughout this swap. He's good until we swap again. Colby didn't get much tonight. His tribe didn't have much. Like, it's just the Genevieve Aubrey show. Or is he not on that tribe? I think he's on that tribe. He got his little bro down moment with Joe and Coach, I guess. You did your winner pick while I was still filming. That is true. My exact boot order I did later, but I did my rankings at that stage, so it's basically the same thing, give or take. Like some people, like Coach, I think I moved up a lot because that ranking was who has a chance of winning. This was me trying to predict placement, so I think Coach is gonna place well. I didn't think he had a chance of winning. This is Cerie's season. I just have a feeling she's gonna win. No shot. She's doing great though. I mean, it's just. I can't imagine who the fuck's taking Cerie to the end. Like, I guess the answer is Ozzy, right? Ozzy is someone who might be loyal enough, has an idol, willing to protect her. Like, maybe that's just what she needs. But it's not the same as Big Brother. Like, in Big Brother, if you have one good ally, they can take you to the end. Survivor, one good ally, it's probably not enough unless they have advantages and other allies and stuff. But if someone takes you to 4, then Ozzy wins, maybe. Have you watched Survivor consistently since childhood? Yes. I stopped watching at one point, but I got back into it. I stopped watching around the like mid-20s.
That's fake. Boo.
They're not pretending like it's real.
I don't understand.
I mean,
Trying to do.
I think he was trying to like split the votes on him and Stephanie, and I don't know. It didn't really matter, but Q, you're not meant to understand Q, right? Fun episode. I thought it was a fun episode. I think it was the worst of the 3, but all the post-swap pre-immunity stuff was very juicy, and I'm totally good with Q leaving. I think I'd rather see other players who I think have a chance of winning keep trucking on. I wish it was Stephanie over Q, but I'm not gonna get picky. Like, I didn't want any of Christian's side. Even Ozzy, like, not a fan of Ozzy, but I think he's adding more to the season than someone like Stephanie. Maybe not more than Q, but, I just think it's like, I have trouble with players who I don't think even are conceiving the idea of winning, Even if in their head they're delusionally thinking they could win, I'm down with that. I don't know if Q was really trying. Benry, you're really setting yourself up, man. I can only defend you so much. Next rewatch, y'all don't know the schedule at this point. It's gonna be Friday. We're gonna watch Pearl Islands probably tomorrow. Anyways, fun episode. You can't have an episode of 50 that's not fun just with this cast. Is there anybody to raid? I mean, I assume RHAP is kicking around.
They're podcasting.
Who?
They're podcasting right now at the event.
Oh, right. Are they live? Oh, it's a watch party?
But they might be. Is it a live thing?
Where's Quinn these days? Why can't I raid Quinn?
I think he's on his flight back from LA.
Taryn wasn't on tonight. That's why the viewership was good. I see. I thought, I was like, you know what, Cory? You've picked up some momentum. People really liked the way you talked about social issues today. They were all telling their friends, get in the Cory stream. He's cooking. Yeah. No, I'm just your second option. It's okay. I get it. I'd watch Taryn over myself.
You gotta do impressions, babe.
I don't know if he's got Survivor impressions. I'm not high enough to whip out my Q impression either. I don't have a Q impression, to be clear.
Don't.
Wait, let me cook, right? Everyone,
No.
everyone, give me a. What if I start rapping? Would that be good? Go full Jeff Probst.
Okay, Will Schuster. Yeah.
Jeff said, drop a beat. What I like about Jeff is his rhymes make you think. Like, I get it, you know, women, drugs, money. Teach me something. Right? You ever see that TikTok? I love that guy. I forgot his name. How's Jeff's relationship with your brother? Do they text a lot? Mostly Snapchat. Mostly Snapchat. Okay, that'll be it. Someone says it's hitting, so I have to get offline. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'll raid.
The little twinkle in his eye.
I'll raid RHAP. I don't know if they're gonna continue to be live, but in the 2 minutes before they get offline, you can tell Chappelle hi. Looks like he's live. They will be okay. Well, enjoy the podcast.